Hi, this is Mary Kay's Global Beauty Ambassador, Luis Casco, and I'm here today with the lovely Fatine to show you a look that's fresh, modern, and a little bit playful. To begin with, Fatine has applied her skincare, which is the Mary Kay Botanical Effects skincare range. We started with the Botanical Effects Freshen in Formula 2, and then followed with the Botanical Effects Hydrate, also in Formula 2. Afterwards, she applied her foundation primer with sunscreen and eye primer on her eyelids. Finally, we finish up the skin with the Time-Wise Matte Wear Foundation. So let's begin the look. So let's begin with color correcting. We're going to use the color correcting stick in green. And I want to show you, Fatine. So the green counteracts any redness on your face. So if you have any little red marks, you might have a little red right here, a little bit right here. You want to use it, or if you have anyone that has a little scratch or has a little red area, you can always add a little bit of the green. You can also add it underneath the foundation. For those people that maybe have a little bit of redness on their cheeks, this is a great product from that. Then we also have the color correcting concealer in lavender. And the lavender helps with those brown or dark areas. So we can put a little bit here in this area. So this is like pulling out shadows. Do you see how it already takes out some of the brown dark spots? And then you might need a little bit in this corner. And look towards me, thank you, in this other corner. So basically this color corrector, you want to use on someone who has brown spots, dark spots, to sort of counterattack the darkness. Next, we're going to blend it using a brush. You can also use your fingers, but I'm actually using an eyeshadow brush, Fatine. You know, the new Mary Kay brush collection was designed so that these brushes can be used with powders, with creams, and with any different types of products. The only trick is you have to make sure that they're clean or that you have more than one set at all times. So open up. I'm sure you're seeing the brightness that it already brings when you use that product. Also, the lavender you can use in certain areas where you want to take out the darkness, like maybe around here, around here. They really work to cancel out brown. And you know, sometimes we have shades that are a little purple, just dark. This tones them down a lot. I'm even doing it, for instance, around your lip line. So just remember, put it on very lightly and then blend it, either with a brush or with your finger. And that's all you need to do. Then we have something really fun, which is a pearlized strobing stick in rose gold. Isn't that beautiful? Yes. So this one we want to use to highlight areas, sort of like where you would do a strobing effect. So I'm going to put some here. We're literally almost drawing it on. So see what I'm doing, Fatine? I'm putting it right there. Now with your finger, blend that. Can you blend it yourself? Yep. Exactly. So you can put it on right over foundation just to add a little bit of dimension to the cheek area. Blend that once again. So it's almost like a really pretty rose gold highlight, right? We can put a tiny bit in the Cupid's bow, like that. Maybe a tiny bit on the nose, and then again blend it with the finger. So this product gives you a very slight but beautiful strobing effect that you can actually use to highlight any areas of the face and actually under and over makeup. So you can put it on to add a little extra just pearl, or you can use it underneath. So I'm gonna use a little bit more. Do you feel how I'm doing it very softly and almost drawing in that area? And then again, blend. You're doing a good job blending. Okay. Now we're going to use a matte contouring stick in light brown. So we've highlighted the face, we've color corrected darkness and red areas with the green and the lavender, and now I'm going to use the stick. So look straight ahead, right? This is a matte light brown. So I'm gonna do your nose. Do you contour your nose sometimes? Sometimes, yeah. So we've done it on that side, like this. I'm gonna do a little bit like this. Think about this as a product that will add shadow, but it's very, very easy to blend. So now blend it with your finger and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just tap it, perfect. Keep blending. Great. And now you can literally take a brush, the smaller the better, and with a motion like this, just blend it. Remember, Fatin, when you're doing contouring on the nose area or in separate areas of your face, just remember that you want to check it from the front, but you also want to look at from the side. Because remember, people are looking at us from the side. So you have to blend really well. So we keep blending. So I want you to try it. Try doing the other side of your nose. Exactly, you start from there and you don't have to be afraid. You're literally drawing. Yes. Perfect, perfect. Okay, and now blend it with your finger. And then take the brush to blend it further. You are doing a better job than I did. But do you feel the product? So it's all about moving it just correctly and making it just sort of work with your skin tone. There's a light stick, and then there's also a darker one. They're both matte, so you can really find a perfect shade for any of your clients. We can always do a little bit in this area. I'm taking what's left in the brush, and then we can add a little bit more. Maybe you want to do it around here. Is there any other area that you like to contour, Fatin? There? Okay, so I'll let you do that too. So we're gonna do a little bit there. So blend that for me. Exactly. Isn't it great how easy it blends? Yeah. Yep, now do the other side. Fatin, of course, is the perfect student for this. Because you're a great teacher, actually. Great. Nice. Don't forget this side. So we have now used the correctors, the matte correcting sticks, the strobing stick, which actually I'm going to do a little bit more right here. And you can keep blending. As you can see with these products, it's all about blending them really well with the fingers and with a brush. So blend again with your fingers. I will get a tissue here in a minute and I will help you to clean your fingers, Fatin. So now I'm using a clean brush and I am blending away. With makeup, it's all about how much you put on, but also how much you take away. And when I'm applying it with a clean brush, I'm taking some of the product away, but still leaving that effect that we're getting from the contour and the strobing. Perfect. Okay. So we've just applied the eyeliner, which is a pencil eyeliner right at the base of the lashes, and sort of pulled it out just a little bit. We've primed the eyelid, and now we're going to use the Mary Kay at Play Baked Trio in Glowing Rose. Isn't that beautiful? It's a perfect colors. So we have a copper-like brown gold, and then a really beautiful rose, and then sort of a rose gold color. So I'm gonna show you how to use this, Fatin. So let's take this shadow, and something that I wanna show you with the brush that I really like is I load one side of the brush, and then I load the other side of the brush. And this is a great way to do your eyeshadow when you are in a hurry. So look in the mirror, and then I'm gonna use one side to do one side of the eye, almost back and forth, just like this. And then I just turn the mirror, then I just turn the brush and I do the other side. So with the same brush, you can quickly do a wash of color on the eye, just like this, and like that. So I'm using this shade all over your eyelid, and what's wonderful about this Baked Trio is that you can stop right there, or you can add as many of the shades as you'd like. So that gives us a base. I want you to feel it, and you try it. Just do one side on one eye. Yep. I love that. And then turn over the brush and then do the other side. Perfect. Nice. Good blending. Perfect. Now we're going to take the eye crease brush, and with the copper shade, if you look up for me, we're going to line under the eye. You don't have to worry about being perfect. And do the other side for me. I love how you're holding that brush with the longer side of the bristles towards the outside and then coming in. Okay, perfect. Once again, she does a better job than I do. So I have to do it over right here. Okay, just like that, Fatin. So I was telling you a little bit earlier about baking, and you told me you didn't know about that. And that is a really great thing, where we take some translucent powder, and with a sponge, you can also do this with a brush, but I'm gonna do it with a sponge so you can see it more obvious. We actually place a pretty heavy layer of powder right underneath here. You can place this powder in any area that you want to highlight in a very natural way. In Fatin, we're gonna let the powder sit there as we do the makeup, and then we'll wipe it away. So I'll put a little bit in the middle of the nose and in this area, like that. And remember how we contoured with the stick in this area? So I'm gonna put a little powder here to highlight this area and really show that difference. And it's gonna help to look really natural afterwards. Okay, perfect. Now, let's do a little bit more here.